Welcome to the channel today. Today we are going to work with a Mercedes. This is a C240. It's a 2004. So when I start right there, and once you engage the transmission, you find like your car is kind of jacking up. So here is a possible solution for that. And then I run the computer right here. So when I run all the codes, this is what comes is electronic transmission ECU. That is N15 stroke 3 error stored in computer. So I'm going to show you guys today what this means. The N15 stroke 3 error. This applies to a Mercedes S-Class, Mercedes C-Class, and Mercedes E-Class within that given range period around the 2000s. So I'm going to show you guys where the problem is and what fix you're supposed to do to fix the problem, and then it should be good to go. So the main reason why this error is there is because this transmission connector right here lets transmission fluid travel all the way to the transmission control module, which is inside the car. And then once it gets in there, it starts damaging our transmission module. So how to get a transmission module? You just come here to the passenger footwell. You remove this cover. And then behind the cover, there's a kind of a styrofoam black thing right here. You take it out. And then once that is out of the way, we have this aluminum stuff that is being held by three plastic nuts, like just right here, the 10 millimeters. So what you do is you get your 10 millimeter and then you take it out, the three of them. And then once that is done, you can either let this thing just lay just flat in there, or you can just turn around the way I'm trying to do, because our transmission module is just located just behind it. So I'll just prefer just turning it around so that I can have enough space to work on it, and then enough space to inspect this connectors, this which goes to the transmission module, and then to be able to tell if the transmission fluid has traveled it all the way to the module or not. The easiest way to identify this is just by touching these connectors. Usually when the transmission fluid has traveled all this way, you can see from this connector right here, when you take it out, there is some fluid over here. So that tells me that the fluid has come all the way from the transmission down there all the way to the module, and that's why the error was being shown in the computer, and that's why the car keeps jerking when you try to engage in a gear or when you start driving it. So when you just come right here and then you just hold these connectors, you can see it's really wet with the transmission fluid. So once you identify this and you figured already there's a transmission fluid going into your TCM, what you do, you disconnect all these connectors and then you take out this module. So to take out the module, you'll need to remove this 8 millimeter. There are two of them on either side. Then once that is done, you will need electronic cleaner, and then you need to clean it up. So another thing I like to point out when you're doing this process is make sure maybe we have like kind of like a blower, because after cleaning it, you might need to just like clean up and then maybe blow out excess maybe from the electronic cleaner. So our module is out, and if you can see just inside there, you can see the fluid is already in our module. So what I'm going to show you is how to take this module out and then how to clean it. So you'll need a flat Phillips. You might need like 2 or 1. So you need just to pry them from this right on the sides. I'm just going to show you right now how to do that. So this is how you're going to remove this module from inside its housing. So there are like 4 kind of like clips or kind of like which hold this thing from just coming out. That's the problem. So apparently, so when the transmission fluid starts creeping up from just down there from the connector, when there's a leak, and then comes up all the way here. So what happens is when you open this thing like this, you already seen on the cone right here, you see some fluid. There's some fluid in here. So what you do, you find a nice electrolyte cleaner. Then once you clean it, you can put it back. Then when you finish putting back, your car should be good to go. Also, do not forget to use electronic cleaner to clean this stuff. And then once that is done, you can be able to put it back. Once you put it back, this thing should be good to go. And then you clear out the cord and your car will be good to go. Alright, another important thing, after this, you make sure you go below the car, and on the transmission connector you just put a new seal, or maybe you replace it and then clean it well. Make sure there's no oil, there's no transmission fluid coming all the way up, and you should be good to go, and you should be able to fix that problem. So the real mystery is, apparently for whatever reason it is, this transmission fluid travels from transmission down there all the way up here. I think you guys can see just from here, it's very wet. So I don't know which process this is, but it's crazy. hope this fixed your problem, and I hope to see you in the next video.